Good morning, Patriots. I'm gonna go Red October style. Thanks for the coffee. So I was watching a KB32 video yesterday. It was talking about the National Guards being in the DC till God knows when. And basically, I'm guessing the way the government justifies having National Guards there and turning a DC in freaking Iraq with the fences and everything. It's funny, right? Oh, fences are bad, fences are bad. All of a sudden, look, we got all these fences in the DC. Now, are these fences to protect the politicians or to keep Sleepy Joe from wandering off? Oh, who the hell knows? But basically, their justification is, it's all because of insurgency on Capitol building. Well, from what I remember, there was over 1 million people at that march. Almost everybody did go to a Capitol building, and a handful of them actually did break in and did some damage, but it was not nearly as bad as any other freaking Antifa protest or whatever the hell we had last year. So in the words of Ilam Okbar or Aloha Snakebite, whatever the fuck her name is, the freaking that retarded goddamn Democratic congresswoman from Minnesota, some people did something, just like she said on 9/11. So why are all the Trump supporters thrown in the same goddamn bucket? Just because some people did something? Some people did something 20 years ago and 3,000 Americans died, and we lost the greatest symbol of the New York City. And somehow it's okay not to throw all those some people in the same bucket, but some people on the Trump side did something, and all of a sudden, So here's my real question. So they keep the National Guards over there, right? Now, if you watch my video, you saw the mass amount of people that showed up to support Trump. Now let's say half as many people, not even half, let's say 1/10, 100,000 people would show up over there with guns. They would show up armed. 100,000 people would walk down the goddamn Pennsylvania Avenue onto their teeth. Okay? What would National Guards do? Would they actually open fire? I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I mean, they might select. From what I understand, they did select whoever's the National Guards that they kept there are leaning more towards, I'm guessing, the president that we have there. But I don't believe for a second that anybody that actually had a balls and joined the National Guard is supporting Biden. I mean, it's got to be really, really, really tiny percent. So you want to tell me those people, those soldiers would actually start firing on American citizens, especially if there would be such an overwhelming majority of them? We're talking. Let's say they still have 10,000 National Guards there, and we're talking 100,000 people going against them. So that's 10 to 1. I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe any whoever's in charge anybody who's in charge would actually give that order. So I don't know. Just curious, just throwing it out there. So what do you guys think? Let me know. Let's start a dialogue. I'll see you on the next one.